Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
He has found the way through. Davids. Bergkamp. Now it's Bale. Bale! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Gnabry picks it up out wide. Gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that's going right the way across. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Bale! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it. Can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bergkamp. Oh, good spread. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Savinho. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Pass is just off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, good ball! There's the shot! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Goes for a shot! And that was very necessary. No way through there. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, a player so deserved. Tries from distance. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. He has a look up. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level.
And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nicely spread. Cafu. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Thuram. Mateus. And it's Davids. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Milan looking to pass their way through. No, it's come to nothing. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Shoots! He's got a goal! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Haaland simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
We have got ourselves a game here. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Rijkaard. Cafu. Gnabry could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. Elects to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Rijkaard. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. FC Tulsa really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's in on goal! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bergkamp! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, just skips past his man. Koundé is the guilty party there. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Knocks it into space. Savinho takes a look up. He's got away. Quick look, then climbs up big.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
For our World Charity Fund. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 2,
And we're off again.
Cafu. Coming on the
FC
field.
Tulsa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hakimi.
And here's Haaland. Out to the right. Gnabry plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gabriel. Julie. He is through here. It's loose now, and they want to get it. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
Chance! He scores! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ricky Puig. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gnabry with the... Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Savinho. Coming on the field. Number 13. Bellingham. Number 32.
Gnabry.
Marco. Substitution.
Bellingham. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tottenham could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hakimi. Davids.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he whips chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gnabry reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He could be in here. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Davids. Spread neatly. Bastoni. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So we're still where we started right now. Cantona.
FC Tulsa really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He rises! They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Savinho. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
That is good strength. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Cantona. Davids. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
It's Van Basten! Pinged towards the front line.
There will be
And it's
1
Messi.
minute added time.
Gets into some space. Swings it across. Gnabry. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So off we go once more.
FC Tulsa really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. DiMarco. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gnabry might just make this. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Haaland! He will be livid with himself. Well, they've got it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Good ball, good take. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. And he's in on goal. It's a promising position. He gets big. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And we have our very first corner. Davids finds himself offside. Now that looks a decent ball. He's not got that quite right.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Could be danger here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Koundé gets it clear. And that was very necessary. Messi. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in.
FC Tulsa nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Gnabry. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cannavaro. Rodri, spread out to the left. He's looking wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gnabry picks it up out, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a shooting chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Big chance! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
FC Tulsa really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Played back in. Bellingham. Bellingham hurtling down that right flank. Chips it through. And they're back on the ball again. Aimed beyond the defence. Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in. And that's been repelled. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Sabinho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. It's Kane! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'd like to draw your attention
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Service. Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good ball. Shoots! He scores! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Chance! It's a loose ball. And the keeper has it.
FC Tulsa couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crossed in again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hakimi makes the interception. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. FC Tulsa clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
Corinthians really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's in on goal. Backhand! No mistake! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Pizarro, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. And they've got a throw. And it's Stojkovic.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Pizarro chasing after it. Bergomi. Now it's Puskás, spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, what has happened here? Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. Out of play for a throw. Costa Curta. Costa Curta is flagged offside.
FC Tulsa really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Costa Curta. Koundé. Davids. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Distributed tidily. Iniesta, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's through, now is he in?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's had it nicked away. He's in space and looking for options. Produces... Oh, what a climb! And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick
Any
reminder
opinion
today,
you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Pizarro coming on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
FC Tulsa really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually.
Can he finish? Well, that pass isn't the best. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullish header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? In he goes again! And yes, it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's...
He's one-on-one! And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Guardiola. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And it's Guardiola. Knocks it into space. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Gnabry deals with that comfortably. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance for a shot! Barcelona are looking to break at pace. It looks a good ball through. One-nil as we head towards the end. Into the last 5 minutes.
FC Tulsa really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that.
Minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. That's at the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Van Basten, and the pass is intercepted. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. Chance! Griezmann, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Forlan, and he's picked out the run. He's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good ball out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Nice interception, well timed. Griezmann. And they can counter here. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Griezmann! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sabinho. He is through here. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. And here's Gnabry, looking to go deep. And he's taking no chances there.
FC Tulsa really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Oliveira. And it's Van Basten. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Neither side giving way, it had been tight. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that was nowhere near his best. And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please be reminded
What have we
that
learned from the
drinking is
first
only
45
allowed in the
minutes?
areas
Well,
shown
it's
on
been
this
nothing
map.
but
Thank you very much for
frustration,
your
really,
cooperation.
Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here
Substitution
still
on the field.
0-0.
Number 17, Pizarro. Coming on to replace
That
him
gets
is
things going for the second
number
half.
9, Erling Haaland.
So the first half brought no goals. And here's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Delivers with wit. Tries a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's there to retrieve it. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Gnabry. Now the ball gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Goes looking wide. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he was quick to react. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Bergkamp. And he's managed to get free. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Savinho. Coming on the field is number 32, Iraco.
Tries the cross.
In progress.
That has been knocked clear. And played right into his path. And he's found a way past. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? They've done it! And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's on it, can he get away? He's away! Rafael Leao! He Should have put that one away.
Rafael Leao really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Spread out to the left. Plays the return pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Just the keeper to beat!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Corner number 2 then. He's there to head it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
4 added minutes has been
Gnabry
indicated.
takes control of it and he's on the move. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage.